So come to find out, the friend that she was telling about me was one of the other women I was talking to on Bumble.
Hey guys, it's your girl Michaela.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Marcus.
And we are back with another video. This one is a little near and dear to our hearts.
You talking about your dog?
No, I love my dog. But no, we are talking about how we met.
Oh, yeah.
So, how we meet, Marcus? Do you remember?
Yeah, I mean, we met at the place with the lady.
No, wrong girl.
Right.
Don't do it. Don't try to make me mad. Let's just go into it.
All right, so we met on the dating app Bumble.
Yes.
Why don't you go ahead and start talking about that?
About Bumble?
Yeah.
So,
well, not just Bumble, but your experience leading up to coming across my profile.
Okay, so prior I was talking to several people on Bumble, but of course they weren't just quite there yet. So I kept searching, and I come across Marcus's profile.
Best profile she'd ever seen.
No.
Pictures were amazing.
No.
Conversation was crazy. Little quotes on there.
No.
I killed that.
Quite opposite. Now I did like on there that. Quite opposite. I did like that he liked jazz. He played saxophone. He liked neo soul music. That was great. But I almost did not swipe right on him because your pictures were a struggle.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I suck at taking selfies.
He is horrible at taking selfies. I
suck.
And it showed. Now he had multiple pictures on there, so I was like, okay, one of them was kind of okay, but you can't go off just one picture. So I was trying to go through others. He even had his Instagram linked on there, and I'm like, oh, these are worse. So all it showed me is that he has muscles. It just showed that he has muscles. That's all it showed me.
So that's why you swiped on me?
No. The reason I swiped right, finally, after probably about 30 minutes of trying to figure it out, he had filled out one of the questions on Bumble. Who is your first childhood celebrity crush? Something like that. And he put Topanga. I love Topanga. I love Boy Meets World. That's my favorite show.
She thicker than a snake.
She is cute. So when he did that, I was like, okay. So I swiped right on that. Mm-hmm. And then it said, boom, you have a match.
Yep.
And then what happened after that?
So one thing I like about Bumble, it gets all the control in their corner.
Praise God.
You swipe, they swipe, then they have 24 hours to contact you.
The woman, yes.
And only on Bumble. I don't even think they let you put your phone number on there on the profile.
I don't know. Even if someone did do that, I would have swiped left immediately.
But the reason I like that is it gives all the control to them so they're comfortable. Mm-hmm. They don't have an attitude. They don't like, oh my God, with this dude, I didn't want to talk to him.
Yeah.
They absolutely want to talk to you because they swiped on you and they engaged you.
Right. Because sometimes you'll swipe and you'll be like, ooh, I didn't mean to swipe on him, like accidentally.
You know, they let y'all change that?
They didn't let us change it, but if we don't respond within that 24 hours, the person goes away. The batch goes away.
That's one thing I don't like. If you swipe on somebody by accident, you swipe right on somebody by accident, you can't take it back. They're like, nope, we've already let this woman know you're interested.
Yeah, well, that sucks for y'all, but great for us.
Yeah,
so every time I message somebody, I didn't know what to say. Now, Bumble did have, icebreakers or whatever you could use, but I just use the same thing for everybody. I said, hello, blank. How are you doing today? That's what I did. So I did, hey, Marcus, how are you doing today?
Yeah, and what did I say? Miss, I really like what he said.
You said...
She don't remember. She been capping.
He said, I'm better now. Yeah.
To that effect.
What'd you say?
Well, that's pretty much what I said. I'm doing better now.
Yeah. And then, so our conversation went immediately. Like...
Yeah, no awkward moments. No, like...
We didn't need to use the icebreaker questions they had on...
Hey, look, fellas, y'all know sometimes those conversations, you be like, she lucky, she cute. I'm just gonna get through this, but none of that.
Yeah, it went well, and we had paragraphs for like the first conversation immediately. Like, we were talking. And then he said in there at one point, he said, I've been waiting on you to swipe right on me. I said, oh, okay. That's cute.
Yeah, because I'd actually swiped on her a couple days before she swiped on me.
Yes, it took a second. And he was waiting. That's cute. Worth the wait, as you can see.
Absolutely.
So after that, we talked for, I think, a day or two on via Bumble. Then we exchanged numbers, and he ended up calling me. Now, when he called me, a part of me was like, why he calling me knowing that he about to have a party? I was really questioning that, like, why are you calling me? But, I mean, I was excited to talk to him, so I talked to him.
So, yeah, and the reason I called was because what I didn't want was, yes, I had that party going on, or about to kick off in about an hour. But what I didn't want was for her to give me her number, and I don't hit her up for 1 or 2 days. Because then it just seems like you're playing games.
I can see that.
So I was just like, let me hit her up to show her I really am interested. I'm not playing games. And then I'm taking a risk here because I got to tell her, look, I'm about to have this party pop off, so I can't. So I can't talk that long.
And he had people coming in and out the door wherever he was at.
I did not.
Yes, he did. People saying, hey, bro, you about to come out? And there was a point where some girls were asking also. And I could have tripped.
And that's the thing. She didn't. She didn't trip. That was the first sign that this woman's different. Hey, yo, guess what?
What?
We got a shout out.
Oh!
Matter of fact, why don't you go ahead and give him a preview?
You already know what it do, baby.
Hey,
you already know what it do, baby. We got Keeping Up with the Catrons. Pew, 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 pew.
And somebody know why I'm wearing this. Somebody knows why I'm wearing this. So what I want everybody to do, the whole KaylaMar family, run over to their page, check out their videos, and come back and leave a comment in our description and let us know when you found out why I'm wearing this shirt. Because the clue's over there. It's on their channel. It
is. We'll have the link down in the description and everything. We love this family with their son Grayson with the red hair. So cute. He is so adorable. And they
y'all cheated. Can't be using kids like that.
And they are so lit. Lit. They'll just start breaking out in dancing song out of nowhere.
What's up, fam?
If you're new here,
Welcome to our channel.
and if you're not new, you already know what it do, baby. You already know what it do, baby. Hey.
So, we love it.
We're here for all of it. All of it.
Yes, we love their cooking.
Speaking of that, I need a recipe in the DM. Not what y'all put in the description. A recipe y'all haven't put out there yet. I want something exclusive.
He wants exclusive.
I want something exclusive.
Which I'm not gonna be mad at either. Just to be honest.
Y'all throw down.
They do. You can tell. We don't have to do their recipes. But head over to that channel. We love everything about them. If you love KaylaMar, you will love them as well.
Absolutely.
Get them to 1,000 subscribers. They are almost there.
They're close.
Help them out.
Get them there. Push them.
Back to your scheduled program.
But I thought she was playing games because when she first went with that hello, it was that little sweet, cute, innocent hello. Like, no, don't do that. Get her off the phone. Let me hear the real you. Get your representative voice out of here. But no, that was her. She was being genuinely her. And on top of that, she sent me 2 pictures and 2 videos. Now, nothing crazy.
No,
Regular
nothing
videos.
sexual.
It was her dancing to Joe, and another one of her dancing to H.
Look at him remembering. Oh, you still got those videos and stuff?
Yeah.
Let me see. No, I'm sorry. That's cute. I'm glad you remembered that. 2 points for you.
Thank you.
So yes, so he did have girls and stuff over there, but I wasn't, upset at that because I'm like, we're just meeting, and even if he is talking to multiple girls, it's okay because we're just meeting and it's Bumble. You're going to have a roster, like. Yeah. So, we decided to hang out.
You didn't have a roster. That was the only guy you were talking to.
Oh, no, I had a roster.
No, you didn't.
How y'all doing?
All right, so like, comment, subscribe. We done. Peace.
I'm just kidding. But we met that same week. We decided to hang out. Now, we did meet during COVID, as we said before, so we didn't do nothing big at all. We went to Smoothie.
You did something big. Hold on now, don't skip this.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Go ahead and tell Marcus.
So, this is the second thing to let me know this one was different. In our conversation that we had the day before, it may have even been 2 days before you came over. I forgot exactly when we talked about this.
Yeah.
But we were talking about, how I'm an amateur bodybuilder and looking to be a personal trainer. And talked about, my meal plan that I was currently on. This woman showed up with a bag of turkey bacon and oatmeal. Now, fellas, who the hell wants turkey bacon and oatmeal? Nobody but me. That was 100% a sign that she's paying attention and she's actually listening to me.
Yes.
I really appreciated that.
Yes. Whenever I am, for anybody, whether, I'm liking them relationship-wise or just as a friend, if I want to show you my appreciation and, just a thank you in general, I give them something. And I was really feeling Marcus, and I want him to know that I'm feeling you. So I got him a little gift. Yeah. Now, nothing too big. You can't do too much. It's the first time we was beaten, so don't do too much. But just enough.
And I'm going to tell you another thing that she did that really caught my attention and worked to the positive for her. She showed up with, I didn't think she had on any makeup, but she said she did.
I did. I just not good at putting on makeup.
So that actually further impressed me because it's like this woman is giving me the true her. Mm-hmm. She's not going to go get her makeup done by a professional makeup artist and going to buy this expensive outfit that she never really wears. No, she showed me the true Michaela. She didn't show up with her representative. She showed up with herself. Take it or leave it, bro, because here it is.
Yeah.
And I was actually so happy that she wasn't a 300-pound white dude with acne.
Yeah, he was telling his friends that I hope she don't come into the door, 300 white man with acne and
act like catfishing ain't real.
Catfish is real.
Sure, but open the door, you 300-pound white dude, asthma and acne, talking about, hey, like nothing's wrong.
Well, that was not the case. So, our first date, we went to Smoothie King. And
that's
okay, it wasn't a date. It wasn't a date. Well, but our first hangout.
It was a date. I mean, honestly, what's a date?
I mean, I really don't. I wouldn't call that a first date because of COVID. We couldn't do too much. I would say it's our first meeting.
We went out.
Yes, we went to Smoothie King,
and then that's what she picked. I
did. I wanted to.
I wasn't cheap. That's what she
and
wanted.
I knew he was on a meal plan because of his bodybuilding and everything. So I'm like, let's eat something or engage in something that you can do.
Well, I mean, Smoothie King wasn't on it, but
at the time I didn't know that.
And that's the thing. She did what she thought she could do to help me.
Right.
And again, that shows care and concern for me.
Yes.
Again, appreciate that.
Yes. So I think we started hanging out around like 4:00, and then I ended up leaving. It was after midnight. So it was 4 p.m. to about midnight, 1 a.m. And I listened to his jazz album that day. He let me listen to that, which was nice. And we just talked all day.
Yeah.
All day.
And it's funny because we had talked for hours before you came over.
Yeah.
No pauses, no breaks.
Yes, we were always texting each other consistently. And then after that, we hung out every day for, I think it was like 2 months before we actually spent a day apart from when we first met.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, one day when we were hanging out, I was feeling Marcus, and I know he was feeling me and everything. So I got excited, and I was telling my friends and family, close family and everything about him, and he was doing the same with his friends. And I was telling my sister and one of our friends, and go ahead and tell him, Marcus. Tell him what happened, Marcus.
So come to find out, the friend that she was telling about me was one of the other women I was talking to on Bumble. And this was one that
Ain't that a quinky dink?
This is one that had gone past just Bumble. Like, we were texting and talking.
FaceTiming.
Yeah. And we had FaceTimed the day before you came over.
Mm-hmm.
Now, normally, that's the end of the story. It's a wrap. I'm in the hospital. My car is in a ditch somewhere.
Lord.
All my clothes are on fire. But But she did that shocked the heck out of me. She actually genuinely asked me what was going on and listened and allowed me to really speak and tell her what was going on. Thank God. I was honest. Thank God. Old girl was honest. Because had she lied, I would have been done for. Because there's no way she's going to believe I'm telling the truth and she's not.
Yeah.
So, fellas, I don't care how crazy the truth seems. Tell it. Tell the truth.
Yeah. I wanted to give him a fair chance because, you know, when you're telling your homegirls about a new guy, sometimes they're going to be protective of you and they're going to, you know, tell you good and bad because she didn't say all good things. She did say that.
What she had to say that was bad?
She said that she felt like Marcus was, she didn't say playboy, but around that way because Marcus, she had a friend that used to talk to Marcus also. So it just went down the line. So
what are the odds? Yeah. How does that happen?
It was real crazy. So she was just kind of like, girl, I'm just going to give you a little warning, you know, like do what you want to do, but I'm warning you. So that's
that makes sense because she told me she was like, she friends on me ASAP. I'm like, he gonna friends on me? We ain't even met yet. But all right, that's why.
So I took the information that she was giving, and you had actually FaceTime my sister because of the friend also. Like you met. You remember that?
Oh. She was the other woman
in the So he had met my sister already and everything, child. So it was real weird, but man. I listened to what they said and I told Marcus like, hey, such and such, I know her very well, and tell me your side. And they both stories lined up, and I was like, okay, and that was it. And honestly, that's when I knew for me that Marcus is a keeper because he was honest about all of it. Every little piece of it. Like, again, honest Abe. I tell you that all the time. That's when he first showed that he was honest Abe. And that's rare.
I'm like, ain't no way I'm able to tell her this and she gonna stay.
No, I appreciate the honesty because that's rare. Rare. So after that, that same day that all that went down, we found out all those truths. It was the same day we decided to become boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, because it's like, look, if we can get through that, she's going to actually listen to me and allow me to tell her the truth. And I'm sure she'll like, if he's actually going to tell me the truth and not try to lie,
I need to keep this.
Yeah.
And one thing I do like, I feel like it was kind of like God or whatever, helping us get to know each other better. Because since we did meet during COVID, we were forced to, hang out at the house, play games at the house. We played a lot of get to know you games. We found on the internet. We were taking walks. We watched a lot of movies. He watched Love and Basketball for the first time with me.
Yep.
Get him in the comments. And I remember one night when we were playing Connect 4 Shots. And we decided just to take a walk afterwards. It was late. It was like a good 2 a.m. And we decided to go take a walk, and we had just watched Love and Basketball, and we were playing, I was like, you want to play Me For Your Heart? Because we were in the park and playing that or whatever. And we had no ball. We were just pretending. That was like one of my favorite nights for us. It was really fun. And we listened to Jill Scott.
Let's take
a long walk, yeah. So, anyways, fast forwarding. So, a couple of weeks after dating, I think literally 2-3 weeks, my lease was coming to an end. I was going to move back home to save my coin because I had just got out of a 6-year relationship. We were engaged 4 months up to the wedding. I said, no, here's your ring back. And I need to get my money back up because those vendors, they still want their money. They don't give you no money back like you think, like you would hope. So I need to go back home and save up my coin. But one day we were talking when I was over here, and Mark's just like, why don't you move in here? And it was literally a month after we had met. Mm-hmm. And I moved in. Now, I was nervous about it. I was sneaking, because I had already started taking boxes to my parents' house. I was sneaking boxes out of my parents' house back here, which was dumb because my parents have that doorbell where it has a camera, which my dad has connected to his phone. So every time someone opens the door, it alerts him So I'm just going in and out with boxes, and he probably like, what the heck is Michaela doing? You know, like, what is she doing? But I ended up telling my parents after fear and trembling. But they were like, you're grown. So, because moving in with a guy you just met a month ago does not sound good to parents.
And those of y'all that know my dad, Pops was like, really? But one thing he could tell, he could see my reaction to her was different. He could see that.
I think my parents saw that too.
There were times where she would actually call me while I'm talking to my dad. And I'd sit there next to him and have a conversation with her, and then we'd hang up and go back to having that conversation he and I were having. Mm-hmm. And my parents took to her quickly. Like, I felt some type of way about that. Like, my mom, to this day, I think she liked her more than me.
She is fabulous.
She all right.
Yes. And then that's one thing I like too, that as we introduced our friends and family on both sides, it just clicked.
Yeah.
Instant. And that made me feel more comfortable also with our relationship.
When I introduce her, it's funny because there's key people. Of course, everybody has key people in their life that they really want somebody to hit it off with. And I mean, just from phone conversations, my cousin adored her after that. My brother was like, she in there, bro.
Yeah. And they were saying the same thing.
A couple of my best friends, I mean, they started calling her sis quick.
Yeah, that is true. And the same thing with my friends. They like, oh, we like Marcus. What up, bro? When we hang out with Marcus, like, they like, what are you, Marcus, doing? Like, they were just all up, like, Marcus. So I'm like, okay. I'm not hating, but it was just different, and it was nice. It is nice. It's still like that to this day.
I think it's just because people on both of our sides just is genuinely happy.
Yes.
I mean, we both had relationships that didn't quite work. Mm-hmm. And I'll be honest, I haven't had any bad relationships. I've had some that weren't the best, but they weren't bad. They weren't bad.
I've had horrible.
Well.
But
yeah, it just felt right from the beginning.
It did. So that's why we're always saying to be open, because this was honestly the most open I've ever been with anybody, and this is it for me. Period.
And my brother was like, wait, she's moving in?
Yeah, a lot of people were surprised.
He was like, okay. She cool with me. If you gonna move her in, you ain't never even thought about letting a girl move in with you before. So yeah,
it hit.
You stuck now.
I'm here, and it will be a year, May 12th, for us being official boyfriend and girlfriend, and it will be a year, a month later, for us living together.
That's crazy.
I know. It sounds crazy, but it feels right. It feels amazing.
Absolutely, I have no regrets.
I don't either. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, I'm getting all mushy. So that is how we met. If you guys have any questions that we didn't answer, we'll probably do a video on dating apps potentially and how that goes.
Comment down below if you want us to do a video on dating apps.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Because we will help you guys out. We recommend Bumble all the time to people. But we have experience on other dating apps also, so we can go through that. But we're all for dating apps, period, though.
Absolutely.
Especially during this time.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's it.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Ashe.
Peace.